So hi guys, it's not like I've got enough things to do, but the next job I want to tackle is this chair. So this chair came out of a Commodore, so it's actually quite comfortable, and I did have a original base on it, but kind of wasn't up to the task and it kind of broke. So I went on Trade Me and I got me a new base. So the next job will be to fabricate a connection between this chair and this base. So we'll unpack this base for now and see what we got, see what arrived in the pack, in the case. It's pretty big. We've got this still got a Herman Miller chair. So good thing about this, it's pretty industrial. So I think it will handle what I want to do with it. So there's got a bit more substance to it. It's quite heavy. And that chair there is quite heavy. So it must get pushed on. Oh, yeah. So you just got to figure out how to put all this bit together. But at least it'd be a very, apparently they're rated for 350 pounds, so that it should be a really good mod. So I'm looking forward to that. So it should end up being a pretty good chair. It'll be heavy, but hey, I think I'm slightly heavy as well, so it might all work out well. So okay guys, we'll leave it for now and see how this journey goes. Hi guys, Gary here, Mangamac Workshop. Well, finally onto it, customised the old office chair. Like you saw in the previous part of the video, I unboxed the new base I got for it. The original base I had was this one. I had welded on these arms here and bolted them into the chair, but I don't know if you can see, but it's actually the welding here around here starting to break. So it was on its way out, to be fair. So I've got the new base. So we just got to figure out how to mount this to that. So yeah, back. So, yeah, so we got to work it out, but always, as they say, there's no such thing as a bad idea, but yeah, okay, that might be a bad idea. That might not work, but hey, you know, who knows? So anyway, let's get into it and see how we get on. I think the first thing I'm going to do is strip this seat off here and see what it looks like. Hopefully you won't have to read any instruction manuals, because as they said, yeah, we don't do that. Give it a go first. Right. Okay, part one. Let's see if we can get these torque screws out. I think we'll try to get this seat off to start with. That might be a good idea. Hopefully. It shouldn't take too much. I guess we'll find out. Because once we get the actual seat off, then I can fabricate up some mounts. I just have to see how much of that seat I have to use. It's like an unknown thing at the moment, but we'll see what happens. That's all we can do, really. Part of the adventure. So every day is a frickin' school day. But this one here is a lot more robust. I mean, it's like I said before, it's good for 350 pounds, so I think with the weight of the chair and me and this, should be okay. Some more screws in the front here. Hopefully. Let's see how we go. so far so good. No instructions needed. Don't know how it's going to work out because obviously this has got to connect to the new one, so it could be a bit of a challenge. But that's what we like. A bit of a challenge, figuring stuff out, see if we can make it work. And go from there. Didn't think it would take too long, but I think it might take a wee while to suss it. Because after all, it's custom. And we might end up with reduced functionality potentially, I guess. It doesn't really matter, does it? Take those out. Bigger screws, bigger ones. Not that big. That big? That big. Kind of that big. That big. Felt a bit loose. So the other thing is, well, sometimes we might end up with bits left over afterwards, but we could always use other jobs, couldn't we? But yeah. So I don't think we need that. So it looks like whatever we do, this has got to be a roller on there, isn't it? It's got some guides, so yeah. So there's our mounting points. That one there, so okay, I might have to go away and have a bit of a suss on that. How are we going to... So I think we'll hold this up here and just see what it... Jeepers, that's it. What that looks like. Must have been that piece. We'll take this piece here. We don't need that because also we've got a back already on this chair. So once we've taken this off, that might be. You definitely don't need that if you want to do a grinder job. But yeah, I think we've got a bee around here somewhere, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's see how we get on. But those plates might work out alright. Let's put those back on. That might actually work out quite good. They are pretty well on that rail there, on that side there too, so that could be a bit of a little breezy bonus in it. So we could maybe make those flanges a little bit bigger, but it's well good. Hopefully yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so as we saw, those there actually sit really good on the seat. So that's actually a little bit of a breezy bonus, isn't it, as they say. What I should do is actually give this thing a bit of a clean, so it might disappear and do that. Give it a blow out with a compressor, and yeah, so here we go. A bit filthy. And the next bit is, how do we get it further apart? Guess it might just come apart. Take these off. So it actually might work out quite good. Maybe a bit simpler than what I thought it might be. Because we probably need to get the seat in this kind of same sort of space as the other one. Like I said, I don't think we need this bit, so we just need to either cut them off with a grinder. I'm still quite interested to, oh, that's good. Quite interested to get this apart. Ooh. Okay, not too difficult after all. You can see it's no blood yet, so that's always good. Normally I've got blood drawn by now, but not today. Uh-oh. Broken something, did I? Oh man. Have to glue that back on. Find it. It went sprung. Sprung's not good. Found it. Okay. So you could probably get the grinder and cut this whole back off through here. I don't think it's structural. You can see this is pretty substantial. This is substantial, pretty good chair. So I think I'll get the grinder. Man, that's thick. That's heavy stuff. So they'll take the easy option, just maybe cut through here. And then there's no point in having to cut it down there apart from making it a bit tidier. So I'll just cut it through there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, hey guys, so gave it a big clean, so it's looking way better. So I can actually see what's going on in here now. So that's good, but it seems to be when I wind this handle here, it's pinching on this in here. So I'm thinking it's a bit seized up. So I might try a bit of WD-40 in there just to see if we can free it up a bit. As well, I suppose I got a bit of, I guess, grit over the years. So she's definitely oh, there we go. That's better. There as well. Yeah, so you can see the grease is sort of frozen up a little bit there. There we go, it doesn't take much to fix that. Don't know what it does, but I need a bit more here, I think. if I can get in there and take these out. I have to read instructions, don't make me read instructions. Yeah, it seems, I don't know, yeah. I guess it'll come clear later on. But what the next job is, they're going to cut off here. I'll just check the chair. Just for a change, I'll check it. Make sure it should be okay. So check this here, because I think potentially, let's pop it up forward. Man, this thing's heavy. So this is where the old back used to sit here. So I'm guessing the front of the seat's got to be about here somewhere. So I was just sort of going to do a bit of a mark here. So if I mount those bits we had before, then we probably should be in the right place. But I need to cut this off here, and that would sit in there better. We don't need it anyway, so just cut that across there. I think through here somewhere. I don't need to get too carried away. Just make it tidy. So that'll be the next little job. But I think we just got to get the location here right. But there's a bit of a bar down here, so that might work out quite well for the actual. I don't know if you can see that. There's a bar across here, so that front plate might be able to screw onto that. So we'll crack on, cut the top of this off here, I think, and that'll. Then we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to cut that off, so we'll change the old grinding blade out to a new one. So this cord here, I'm going to have to get it kind of made up. That was the cord to lower the up and down. Others might see about buying a replacement one, but I'm guessing that's going to be really expensive. I should be able to get it, maybe even go to a bike shop and get it made up. But we'll see. Grinder time. Go. Hands. Try again. That's kind of where we're going to be, somewhere around there, I think. These handles might be a bit of a drama, or not. I guess I'll put the wingy bits back on and just see where that comes out. It's going to end up something like that. So we're not millions of miles away, are we really? It's got a lot of height here. Hopefully that'll be okay. Might be a pretty high chair. Get it? Ah! Anyway, we'll rock on. I'll have to figure out this front mount. Now, looking at that, it might actually fit onto that bar there. That actually might line up with, because we need to be about there somewhere. There's a mechanism there I might have to shift, but fundamentally, we're in the sort of right ballpark, I think. I think that plate, take that off before I can ascertain where we are at. Yeah, so we've got this mechanism here for doing the seat back and forth. It's on a flexi lead here, so you might better give it a shift, relocate it somewhere else where it's not in the way of operations. Match the shapes. Oh no, not too good. Maybe this one. Yeah, look at that. Nice. See if we can get this off. This is the seat release of the car, so I'm guessing I could probably just relocate it somewhere else and post this. As we could bend these a bit further, maybe. I think there might be. Is it plastic? Oh, it should be already. Might be able to do a bit of management adjustment on that, because that way we can just go straight into that bar each side. That'll make life easy, wouldn't it? And then this bottom plate here. This bottom plate here mounts on here. I think it's got to come out a bit. So I might have to. That's quite a solid bar, eh? Oh yeah, it's probably a tube. Am I a bit worried about welding on it? Possibly not. Possibly would be okay. Probably needs to be up here, something like that. So I might take this off. More pulling apart. Oh, yeah. This is the seat release thing. Because what I'm thinking it's going to be might be a pretty easy job to bolt those plates we've got to there, just through the tin there, and then deal with the other bits afterwards. Maybe I might have to do a bit of a adjustment on the actual other part by either things, but I think a big hammer would sort that out. Generally it does. Give it a bit of an adjustment and we'll go from there. I think, yeah, it might work out. Probably don't need this so much, because I'll make a new trim, maybe out of acrylic or something like that, on the laser, you know, to fill in that side a bit better. This release here, I'll probably have to make a new mount for it. Jesus, I reckon if I drill a hole in there, then those will just about bolt straight in, wouldn't they? Don't know what that's a bit of a pain, but maybe we could, because I'm trying to get bolts in through that way. that's part of that. Was that a clip? Don't know. I think that's part of the frame, but I could cut through here, couldn't I? I don't think that's needed for anything, is it? Cut that through there, and they'll give me access to screws and clasp. What would Lassie do? Lassie will go, that mill, got trouble. Don't know how that freaking stays on there. I may not know how that works at the moment. It might be future Gary's problem. Let's see, we drilled the holes now, so let's see if we can have a fighting chance of screwing them up. Yeah. So yeah, if this works, I'll be well impressed. Bigger hole. Bigger hole. God no. Quite tight. So we'll move on to the other side. See if we can make it the same. What's the chance of it being the same? Fair to middling. We'll find the piece. Aha! Didn't it? So that looks same. Mine looks like one of my holes, so I wouldn't be guaranteeing that'd be any good. It looks like one of my holes as well. So we go for 300 up there, right? We go off there, it's 250. 250. Like that. And then in theory, it should be square. We should be able to put that on there like that. Maybe I'll just do the old pencil on. That might be a better idea. Always learn as you go, don't you? Tidier, better. Oh, big hole. At least it'll give us room to play, won't it? Alright, let's see how we go on this one. Got plenty of room in the holes anyway, so it might be a bit easier. Might do the same for the other one yet. Take it off. Right, moment of truth. Out, splinters. Don't do that. Will it fit? What do you reckon? Let's see. Ooh, close. Tell you what, I've been those in a bit. She's not going to be too far away. Oh, that's a trip for young players. It's got to go that way. Tell you what, if I bent these arms out a bit, don't have to go far. Should be there. Slide as well. Alright, go with a bit of management adjustment and hey, might have to take that as a win. Do it a bit more. We're good. That's cool. That's really cool. Each side. So I think the next job is see if we can get these bolts into here. So here I'm sort of struggling a bit to get these two bolts in at the top of the armrest area. So it was a bit of an effort, but got there in the end. So I just sped this up so it wouldn't take too long. I'm going to leave the video there, and we'll see you in the next one where I'm looking at trying to get that front mount built for the chair, and we shall carry on with the build and see where we get to. Thanks for watching.